Hey folks, Will Owen here with JetBoatPilot.com. On today's video we have a 212 Limited S, a Yamaha jet boat. We also have a Scarab 195 here. You may be asking, why do we have these two sitting back to back like this? We want to talk about some of the performance characteristics or the handling characteristics of these two very different boats. Maybe to help you understand what you're getting into when you get ready to buy a Yamaha or buy a BRP Powered jet boat. When I say BRP Powered, that would be a Scarab or a Chaparral or a Glastron or even a SeaDoo Powered or a SeaDoo jet boat. They have two distinctly different approaches. Over the course of the years, Yamaha has moved towards a emphasis on stability, an emphasis on sure-footedness. When you're trying to cross over a wake or cross over a wave, Yamaha has really emphasized stability. People coming out of stern drives, people coming off of outboard boats, what they're used to, they want to feel more of that in their jet boat. So Yamaha has added features to accommodate that. Follow me with the camera real quick and I'll show you what I'm talking about. In the middle of the boat now, you'll find on this boat, it's a 2017 Yamaha 212 Limited S, they've got a keel, center line. This is really now standard on all Yamaha jet boats. It's some sort of keel with an articulating rudder. Articulating keel, they call it. And this basically gives you a lot more stability in the water when you're crossing over wakes, when you're crossing over waves, when you're just maneuvering. You'll notice that there is a more planted feel. You'll notice that it just feels a bit more, what's the word for it? It'd just be a bit more stable, a little bit less like it wants to slide around. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. Some people actually prefer the feeling of freedom and the ability for the boat to slide around and feel a little bit more loose. That's the typical jet boat feel. Not quite sure how that works out for you. That's for you to decide. We wanted in this video to show you the comparisons. With the Yamaha boat, if you were comparing it to older model Yamaha boats, the steering or the turning radius is going to be greatly increased with this new keel design because you don't have the ability to turn the back of the boat as much. So for more about that, let's walk over here or we'll show you on the Scarab. Bring the camera down low. This is going to be similar to Yamaha boats of old and of course all of your current Chaparral, Scarab, Glastron and even SeaDoo boats. They have more of a flat bottom in the back. No rudder, no keel. And so what this is an advantage is that you have great freedom to spin the boat, to turn hard, to really have a really exhilarating, I like to call it an adrenaline junkie type ride. Purist jet boaters, we like to refer to them, guys that have been in this for a long time, some of them really prefer a bit more aggressive type behavior. That's why they bought a jet boat. Whereas the Yamaha boats nowadays, with these new keels, they're still aggressive, but not as aggressive as they once were. Again, that may or may not be important to you, but if you're making a decision between these two versions of boats, between a Yamaha, a Chaparral, a Scarab, a Glastron, those are things you may want to consider. One's going to feel a bit more planted and a little more sure-footed. One's going to feel a bit more loose and a bit more free, a more aggressive turn. That's for you to decide. We wanted to give the information to you to let you know the difference. For more information about jet boats in general, please feel free to visit our website at JetBoatPilot.com. You can visit us through there. You can contact us through the Contact Us page. There's a website, or excuse me, there's an email address and a phone number. We appreciate you watching this video today. We hope it's been helpful to you. Thanks. Have a great day.